G'day guys, I'm just going to do a quick video today and I'm going to show you what sort of foods I eat in just a general day at work. So normally a 7 or 8 hour day, I'll show you the foods that I'll eat in that period of time. Quite obviously it's a little bit different if I'm working longer than that, so sometimes we do big long road trips, I might eat a little bit differently, I might pack a little bit of extra food. But today I'm going to show you what I would normally eat just in a standard day as a landscaper. I find nutrition very interesting, and I find it really important as a landscaper because you are so active. You're doing 20 to 25,000 steps a day, so you need fuel to keep your body going. And for me, I want to be performing as well at 4 o'clock in the afternoon as I am at 7 o'clock in the morning when I'm starting. So I find it just absolutely crucial that you fuel your body and you put the right foods in there so that you are performing at that high level and that you're maximising your output so that you're winning and succeeding with all your work that you're planning to get done. So I'm a high performer. I treat myself like an athlete when I'm at work, and you'll see by some of the foods I'm eating. There's some good ones there, and hopefully you guys can take away some of the tips and maybe implement it into your lifestyle. In saying that, I will quite often have a pie from the shop, don't get me wrong, I don't avoid that at all, but this is just a general little setup, but let's go through it now. Rightio, here's my lunchbox right here. So this is what I take to work. So this is all my diaries and iPad here, ready for everything that I need for the day. We'll start at smoko. So smoko for us is normally at 10 AM. So at 10 AM, and that'll be the first time I eat for the day. So I don't have breakfast. I'll have fluids in the morning, but I normally do a bit of a fast from about 8 PM at night all the way through until about 10 AM. So smoko somewhere between 10 and 10:30 AM. So I will have Greek yogurt with some sort of fruit. So today looks like I've got mandarin. Quite often I'll have grapes, strawberries, raspberries, something like that. So that's one part of my morning tea. Then I'll have some Cruskits. So I'll have some Cruskits with some cheese placed on top of it. I really enjoy that. It's probably normally the first thing that I would eat. I guess, and before I do any eating at all, I'm drinking a full bottle of my water. So 750 ml of water is what I would normally aim to drink, at around that 10 o'clock mark. And on top of all of that, I would normally have either a banana or an apple with those two other items in the Cruskits and Greek yogurt. So that's basically what I would normally eat at morning tea. So there's a fair bit of food there, plus my water. As well as that, if I'm just snacking or if I'm driving, I would normally have some carrots, which for some reason they are not here. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So that's that. So I'll get through morning tea. After that, I'm feeling really energised and ready to continue on. We would normally work for another 3 hours usually, so lunch would be somewhere between 12:30 and 1 o'clock. At that stage I would then go another full bottle, so that's another 750 ml of water, as well as then I'd go for my lunch. So today it looks like I've got a bit of a vegetarian lasagna, just a leftover meal, got some cucumber and some tomato. Quite often I'll have a salad which will have tomato, cucumber, ham and a bit of egg and maybe some cheese with that as well. So that would be just a general sort of lunch. And at lunchtime as well, I would normally go for some more fruit. So we're looking at maybe a mandarin and an apple, as well as my carrots, which for some reason aren't in my lunchbox, so they must still be in the fridge. So I chop up my carrots into nice small pieces so that they're easy to get to, and I'll quite often have those when I'm driving, because quite often I'm driving my truck at lunchtime. I'm quite often driving to different areas to pick up material or pick up items. And I'll just sort of, just dig into my carrots, which are easy to eat and a really good healthy option rather than chips or something like that. So that's that. So this essentially is my is my lunch, as well as my bottle of water. And then I've always got another little snack box of, look here today. So we've got some peanuts, sultanas, as well as some little chocolate pieces, and that's just another little energy snack. Quite often I'll have walnuts as well mixed with this, but today it just looks like peanuts, sultanas, and a little bit of chocolate just to give me a bit of a hit. So that's something that I'll sort of eat, mainly from lunchtime onwards as a bit of a snack. And then if I'm probably going to be working a little bit late, at about 3 o'clock I would go for some protein. So this is what I'd normally go for around that time. That just gives me a bit of a boost. It probably replaces some of that, what would you call it, nutrition that I've lost, I suppose, in those first half a dozen hours of the day. And this is actually the company that I buy my protein off, 3PS, I think that's what they call them. Yeah, 3PT. So that's it there. So I've always got a bottle of protein in my morning, in my lunchbox. And then what else have we got in here? And then just another tub of water. So this is a 2.2 litre, I think, 2 litre. Let's have a look here. Yeah, 2 litre bottle. So from lunchtime onwards, I'm aiming to get pretty close to the bottom of this on a general day. You know, in the summer it's different. I'm probably well and truly getting through all of this because it's hotter and we're sweating more. But this time of the year especially, it's a lot cooler. Certainly not sweating anywhere near as much. I'm going through one of those in that afternoon period up until sort of finish time, which would be normally around that 4 p.m. mark. Yeah, so that's that. And then I would normally, if I was back at home for a few hours before, you know, another activity at night time, as in football training or something like that, I would normally just have another snack, which might mean some Cruskits and some cheese, and then look to have dinner somewhere between 6 and 7 p.m. and then maybe another little bit of Greek yogurt for a dessert option before bed. And that's refueling me. That's keeping me feeling good, keeping me feeling fairly light. There's nothing worse than feeling heavy and funny in the tummy when you're at work, because you're active and you're moving and you're jumping. You know, you're up and down. You're on the truck. You're down. You're on a machine. Down. Yeah. So you've got to be light and nimble. And I find these foods here to be fairly good in that regard. So let's just have a bit of a look. I'm going to grab that camera and we'll just have a bit of a look at this. So that's all the food that I'm eating in a day. So you can sort of see it all there. And like I said, that's a general bit of a general day. If I was to be going to Hobart and travelling in the truck for an hour or two each way, I would definitely be packing more snacks. Occasionally I'll take the odd muesli bar, but I'll try and avoid those ones because there is a lot of sugar in there, and sugar's not sort of what I want in my diet so much. But yeah, I try and keep the foods on that natural sort of level. But yeah, hopefully this has helped some of you other landscapers out there, and it's interesting. I'd like to know what you are eating. But I certainly perform better when I'm eating a diet like this. So yeah, keep an eye on it. Certainly the fluid intake is pretty important to me. I'll have a coffee in the morning. As I'm getting ready for work, I'll have a coffee, and maybe one during the day if I'm feeling like it. But yeah, certainly no more than 2 coffees per day. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and yeah, look forward to hearing your comments about what you're eating and whether or not this plan here corresponds with what you guys like. So thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. I've got lots of little videos like this coming through to you, and hopefully there's a few hacks there to help you live a better lifestyle and enjoy your work more, and get lots out of each day and continue to win. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Cheers.